So considering what happened yesterday, all I can say is, what a game. Which one? Well, lots of them, actually. Yeah. So, I know it sounded as if I was jokingly saying, maybe the playoffs will be decided who goes like this week, but honestly, it felt like that more than ever now. Excuse me. Well, first things first. Good morning, happy Monday, everybody. So, yeah. I mean, granted, a lot of these games I was wrong, but this is the sort of instance where I may have been wrong, but I'm okay with it. I mean, the Colts and the Buccaneers, neither one of those teams is really doing much in terms of anything. In fact, if anything, at this point, they're both out of the playoff berth. I mean, they're probably both still in the hunt in their respective, divisions. Colts being AFC and Tampa Bay being NFC. But, I don't really, if either one of those teams makes it into the playoffs, I really wouldn't expect much. Now, when it comes to expecting much, one team, well, actually two teams, and that is, believe it or not, the Ravens and the Bills. Yes, I picked the Bills to win yesterday. And no, they unfortunately did not win at home. But if you Bills fans can take anything from this, trust me, there is a silver lining. The Bills actually did better than the Ravens at, home than New England did at Baltimore. I don't know if being home or away is any factor at all, but I can guarantee you this. And Skip Bayless said it himself. Buffalo is slowly becoming the NFL's biggest secret. And yes, again, they lost to the Ravens, but it wasn't easy for them. I mean, again, they had an opportunity to come back to tie in overtime, but, they just couldn't get on 4th and 8. Which, that unfortunately happens, and it can be a devastating loss, but, you got that close against Baltimore. No one expected anyone to do well against Baltimore. So, I think, Bills fans can keep their heads up high. I mean, I don't know what technically I could look up the schedule right now and tell you who Buffalo plays next. But I can say this. Not only am I still sure that Buffalo's going to the playoffs, it won't surprise me in the slightest if they go to Foxborough and they win. I think they will. But, I mean, granted, I'm going to be picking New England to win that game just because I never bet against Tom Brady in Foxborough. But it won't surprise me if the Bills win that game. Is that game this week? Hold on, I genuinely want to know. Okay, a couple weeks from now. Oh, is it? Maybe. Hold on. Trying to look up when the Bills play the Patriots. Oh, they do. And apparently they're playing on Saturday. Neat. Yeah, let's go back to the game, shall we? All right. Now these next few are actually games I was actually right about. I was right about the Vikings beating the Lions. The Vikings are, fighting for that spot in the playoffs, and it's going to be between them and Green Bay. I mean, I'm pretty sure Green Bay is going to do it, but Vikings getting the 5th or 6th seed, it'll still be fun to watch. Speaking of the Packers, they beat the Redskins like I knew they would. Still, though, I think the Redskins did, well, even though the Eagles beat the Packers, even though they got really, really, really lucky with that one, the Redskins did better than I thought. Okay, I was wrong about the Broncos beating the Texans, but at this point, I don't think the Broncos are much of a threat anymore. I mean, they probably have they have a 5-8 record. The best they can do is 8-8, win out the rest of the season, maybe get a wild card spot. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're not really in the hunt anymore. Now we get into probably one of the most exciting games, the 49ers and the Saints. How do two teams that have such great defenses give up a combined 94 points? The final score was 48-46, with the 49ers winning in the Superdome. So, yeah, I was wrong, but you know what? I'm actually kind of glad. I mean, as soon as I saw George Kittle get that one ball near the end of the game, I'm like, okay, they got it. You know, I guess, every team has a player that as long as they're standing and willing to fight, there's always a chance. And for the Niners, it's got to be George Kittle. Anyway, we'll see. I was right about the Browns beating the Bengals. So, yeah. Actually, are the Browns in the hunt anymore? I think they're still in the hunt, actually. Are they in the hunt? All right, hold on a second. You know what? I'll look it up later. Okay, so apparently the Falcons finally woke up with a little too late to do anything because they beat the Panthers. Let's see. I was right about the Jets winning. I was very much wrong about the Chargers winning. I was wrong about the Chiefs winning at Foxborough. So, yeah, the Chiefs got their revenge. Too bad it really wasn't the game that mattered most. Then again, with the way New England's been playing recently, won't be surprised off it's Chiefs and Ravens. And unfortunately, the Chiefs will very well have to go to Baltimore. That sounds like it's going to be fun. Let's see. I was wrong about the Titans winning. Sorry, Raiders. I'm pretty sure that you're out now. Oh. Well, they're sort of in the hunt still, I guess. Looking back on it. So, maybe? I don't know. And, let's see. I was wrong about the Cardinals losing. Darn it. Man, I wish the Cardinals were doing better. I mean, technically they're doing better than 3-10, but only because of the one tie they had against Detroit in the beginning of the year. And I was wrong about the Rams winning. I did not expect that at all. So, I guess the Rams' playoff hopes are still alive? Maybe? I don't know. Again, I don't know all the nitty-gritty details of all this. But, whatever. We still have plenty of football left. We have all of December where things are slowly starting to come to the end. And now we are at tonight's game, the Giants and the Eagles. Now, they are at Philadelphia, so the Eagles should win. However, in an interesting turn of events, Eli Manning is going to start again for tonight because Daniel Jones is injured. So, knowing this, seeing that Eli Manning is a two-time Super Bowl MVP, you know what? Actually, no, my Cowboys need the Eagles to lose. Go Giants. I'm picking the Giants to win tonight. Please let me be right. I mean, it's a divisional matchup, divisional game. And while the Giants really aren't very good, the Eagles have been slowly but surely slipping out of, place in terms of how good they ought to be. So, yeah. I'm picking the Giants over the Eagles. So, yeah. Or as Carl from Operation Hunger Force would refer to them as the Big Blue Wrecking Crew. Yes. So, yeah. That's all I have for the, man. I gotta stop getting up. It's weird. I get like almost 8 hours of sleep. Why would, let's be honest, is 8 hours really enough sleep? I ask you. I mean, for a lot of people, it probably is. In fact, some people it's probably maybe even too much. I don't know. So in terms of what's going on this week, well, unfortunately, as we get further and further into December, it is going to be more on the cold side. So if you don't like cold weather, then I don't really know what to tell you. What else is there? Well, there is something I do need to get ready for this week. I mean, at this point, you guys should know what it is since we are coming to that time of year. But give it a few days, I will be told and revealed in due time. What else is there to talk about and discuss? I don't really know. Honestly, this is the sort of day where, you know what it is? I think it's the Monday lulls. I think that's what it is. Mondays stink. We all know this. We all don't like Mondays. But, we gotta go through, everything that has to be done and whatever. I don't really know what else to do. I could just simply end the video now. I want to do that, though. I feel as if I should say more. I don't know. I guess one thing I probably could get into is I can't even think of anything. I am really drawing a blank here. I do not know what else to I don't know. Man, this is weird. This is the least sort of wanting to do. Now, there's stuff I want to do. Well, actually, one thing I could talk about is, Sparkle was this past weekend in Corning. So if any of you guys went to Sparkle, hope you guys had a wonderful time. Again, Sparkle, Festival of Lights, is a fun time if you're able to go. But parking is an absolute nightmare. My goodness. Market Street's, I love Market Street. I do. It's probably one of the most iconic, locations in my entire area. And it's definitely iconic for the city of Corning. But at the same time, it's also very narrow, which means parking is a nightmare. It just is. Maybe one of these years I'll go do videos on that. Maybe if I have that's fine. I need to get big and rich and famous with a budget and just be hire an editor. That'd be really sweet. That'd be really cool. And just have that editor go to town. That's one thing I gotta learn how to edit. If I knew how to edit things, that probably would be near for me. Jeez, I'm tired. Ah, man. The sad part is, it's just after 6:30 in the morning right now. And I already could use a nap. Well, then again, I haven't had coffee yet. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe a coffee. Or something that'll wake me up. I don't know. Again, the world is my oyster. Even though, technically, it's a weird, crazy, oblate, spheroid-shaped oyster. But an oyster nonetheless. I don't know. Yeah. I guess combined with the Monday lulls and how exciting football yesterday was, I just feel kind of drained. I mean, thankfully today's going to be pretty uneventful. So it's not like I'm going to be, so it's not going to be exciting or anything. At the same time, I shouldn't be bored. I don't know. I guess I have to play it by ear. Like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button, follow me on the social media platforms, turn on those notifications on YouTube. I'm very humbled I made this video for all of you guys watching. Enjoy for today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. And remember, if you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here. To lend an ear. I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.